Hey everyone, Rothbox here, and welcome back to the channel. This week, we're taking a look at the Bristly build Brawl deck that Arena lets you buy as a pre-built Brawl deck in the store, and this week, we're testing it out with some changes. So, let's take a look at the deck, see what changes we made, and then we'll jump into some games. Alright, so this is the new Bristly build modified Brawl deck. I have lovingly enabled this Sheep Bristle on my build till
Daddy, chill.
So basically, the idea behind this deck and the changes we've made are pretty simple. We've kept a lot of the package of really going heavily into land ramp. Land ramp is big, and that's still a big thing in this deck. We've kept a lot of the cards. Ozolith is also still a great card. A lot of the cards that care about these counters, Ozolith Shattered Spire, and then Kami Whispered Hopes, and things like that. What we have changed is we've added a lot more draw power. Things like the One Wing. I added a Stalking the Pantry, which might be a little cute. We're going to try out. Considering if we put counters on stuff, I can then pay to remove them. One of the things our deck has is a lot of mana, but we didn't have a lot of ways to then spend all that mana sometimes. So I like the idea of having some cards that are just mana sinks. This Stalking the Pantry, the Loot Exuberant Explorer, stuff like we can flip a Vorinclex. We had a couple lands, which are actually creatures. Cast them as lands early, but later on, use them to actually fuel different spells. And we include things like Creature Hoof. Instead of the Galta, which just puts creatures from your hand into play, this card just ends games, and that's what we want. We want to just end a game. We did change the land base out a lot. We cut all the tap fetches that really aren't very good. We put instead the other fetches. Like, we have all the fetches that can grab green stuff, which is what we should be actually doing. So, I think that's going to be a better plan here. I think this deck looks like a much more powerful version. So, I will also say, this list specifically was a list that I got from Amyzonian, Amy the Amyzonian's channel. I took her existing Brawl list and just made one or two tweaks. I actually really liked her list. So with that being said, I think this is the slightly upgraded version of Bristly Bill that we want to see how well this deck does versus the Brawl deck you buy at the store. With that, let's get into some games, see how it does. Against an Athreos deck, I feel like this is going to be concerning. I mean, this does feel like a good starting hand. Like, this does seem very powerful, so I think I am going to keep it for sure. Sure. I think I'm just gonna Bristly for now. I don't know if that's correct. Sure, so that's kind of figure what it might happen. That's fine, and I don't mind losing Bristly there. I would much rather keep the other cards I currently have. Okay, so now with another fetch land, I think I kind of want to just be safer. If they have another sack effect, that's fine. But I can at least keep up Snakeskin Veil this way. Sure. Alright, cool. We go to my turn. That's a good one also. It's another good ramp card. So we cast out the Cobra. We do this. I mean, might as well target the Cub here. Add green. I could just cast another Bristly Bill here, but I almost once again would rather keep up the Snakeskin Veil. Then it gives me the power, if I want to really just cast Vorinclex next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I can cast it here, and then I can keep up Snakeskin Veil with Misty Rate next turn. That seems very good. Alright, so whenever a creature control enters, you loses life. Sure. That's fine. Drain for 1. Athros is a creature, which is big. That's scary. Yeah, I'll take 5. No blockaroony doonies. Sure, play land. And go to my turn. Let's correct this. I don't know what I'm looking for. Counter on... Yeah, Cub again. We make green. We slam down this dude. Because of Menagerie Curator, I believe we draw a card.
Nope.
When you guys creature spell that doesn't share creature type with the creature card in your library? Wait.
Am I dumb?
Oh! Okay, I'm very confused by what that means, but that's fine. That being said, this is about to double counters, yeah, so... Here comes, big. And I do think, yeah, we just do this. If they can block this way, they lose everything, and that's... I mean, they do know that I can just do this, right? Sure, I'll pay 3 here. I mean, that's fine. You get pro green, but I do still get to hit you for... Oh, sure. 2. Yeah, there was no other way I could do... No, you can have that card. I do not care about that card. Say go. I mean, I don't know how they get out of this one. This one feels pretty good. Yeah, because I can't crack that. There's another land I have. Sure? Like, you have 1 mana currently. You can play another land and have 2 mana? I mean, that's fine. You make a 2/2 zombie. What do you do? So... I'm like, yeah, like, I'm like, what does she do? The answer is nothing. Good job! Good job, Bill. But I mean Scythe Cat, Cub, and Vorn collects. But Bill was there. Alright, cool. Let's go to the next one.
I didn't do fucking shit!
Win or lose, I love the Micro Tyrant. So, that being said, this deck looks good. So, we're gonna keep this deck. Keep it to keep. Deck is cool. Yeah. Yeah, so let's just Kami here. If this didn't come and play tapped, I would play Fatal Passage here. But because it does, it means I wouldn't be able to actually play Bill next turn. I hate having to use the fetch land to be able to play Bill next turn, but then I get to play Fatal Passage afterwards, so it's not like the end of the world. Because I do get to crack this here. Get a forest, play Bill. Play lands. Put a counter here. So you have a counter or removal spell or something. Like, I'm assuming Bill dies here. But if Bill's gonna die here, I can at least crack it, put another counter on the Kami, which feels alright. Yeah, so you're gonna do that, that's fine. But it does mean I get to put another counter here. So, kind of a bummer, but I mean, I still get in for 3. I have stuff with counters on it. Sure. Probably Jet Collector. Jet Collector is honestly just an insane card. If 4 more cards in your graveyard, like... Okay, oh, they took a land. Interesting. Sure. Land is actually perfect to see. I kind of just want to play this. Use my mana the most efficiently. Make a big 5/5 trampler. I mean, like, this is fine. Like, nothing crazy is happening. But I'm pretty okay with this. Like, if I find a land, I can play Bill again and then play the lands. I could use this to find a creature or have this, like, kill something. Like, if they get the Micro Tyrant out here, I do get to just, like, kill the Micro Tyrant, which is not bad. Because right now they're descending 1 minimum. Yeah, I mean, They'll have 2 mana afterwards, so we'll see. This all of us will also let me have Coven, which is nice if I play this, so that's cool. Okay, so they're actually to send a lot here, actually. It's good to see some of these cards gone. Assemble the team's a dumb card. Sure. It's pretty good. It's a 4/4. I do get to fight it if I want. And that's something the question is, do I want to fight it? I feel like letting it live is a bad idea. I mean, I don't know if this is the right call here. I do also make this guy a 7/7, who still also has trample again. None of the funguses can block, so I don't really care about that. I mean, this game I'm just being aggressive. I don't know if that was the right call there. I think there's a lot of different lines you can go. You can play Augur and play a much slower game, try to get more lands. Blossoming Tortoise is the same thing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the correct answer is there. Like, you have to play the Micro Tyrant. That's fine. They just send 1. Sure. Yeah, so they make the Mox Jet, which is good. Yeah, I mean, like I said, that card's insane. That lets you do that. And Goyf. Okay, sure. This seems like a good deck. Got a bunch of powerful things that's happening. Okay. Kind of want to play this. Play this. Put a counter on this. Okay, sure. That's fine. Irritating, but that's fine. I mean, I kind of figured that'd be the case. That was a good hand they had. Sure, they can find any card here. That's crazy. They need to stop printing Demonic Tutor and be like, but there's a condition. Like, they're all crazy good. I mean, it's fine if they print it. This card's actually quite cool. Probably another removal spell? Sure. That's fine. Doesn't really worry me too much. Okay, sure. I don't know what the point of that was. Loot's cool. I think I played this here. Yeah, let's put Fabled Passage into play. Because next turn I can play Bristly Bill and then crack the Fabled Passage and things like that, so that's pretty good. Sure, get rid of my Ozolith? Sure. Yeah, this card, I don't know what they were thinking when they made this card. The fact that you can do it every turn is, like, not okay, dude. It's not okay. I'm not really super worried. I mean, they can attack with Tarmogoyf, I guess, but, like, that's... Oh, sure. Dog, their hand has been crazy. Like, once again, it's fine. I'm just like, damn, dude. That's pretty good. Do they have anything that's that good of a creature? No, and I don't really either. I mean, they can get my guy back, which I wouldn't love to see, but not the end of the world. Let's play this out. Let's crack this, see if I can find a land. I didn't. But that's fine. Let's play this out then. We'll hang out. Okay. Next time, drawing land where but he'll draw off the top. This will let me play creatures off the top next turn. We'll see what we want to do. I could also just activate Loot, which isn't terrible. I'm surprised they're not just playing the Virtue Persistence. Like, this is fine what they're doing, but I'm just actively kind of surprised. Sure. Sure. Like, I'm just not that scared of any of this currently. It's a pretty good card to see off the top. That's unfortunate. Okay. I was really hoping we'd find a land off the top. But it's fine. I mean, this does find lands, so there's that. We can play a bunch of lands. Ashaya will be big and strong. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out. So right now, next turn... Yeah, that's fine. You have 1 billion mana now. Yep. Oh, you also have 1. Okay. Sure. You're gonna play your adventure out, I assume. If you don't, I feel like you're insane. Sure. Land off the top. Well, that's pretty good. So right now I have 6, 7, 8 mana. I could play that, have 5 left. So what if I play this? I think this works. I think this would trigger itself. Yeah, it does. Sure, fuck it. Let's make a treasure. Let's get to forest. Let's play the forest off the top. Let's make another treasure. Let's play another forest. Make another treasure. I mean, let's bristle some bill, I guess. Let's put a counter on... Sure, you make a treasure. I mean, this is a cool-ass turn. I just don't know if we beat the Micro Tyrant from this position. There's no really great creature for me to get. The creatures they can get from me are kind of fine. Like, they can get another Tortoise, which is good, but nothing, like, insane. And they can get the Champion, which is good. Like, this is a good card for them. Yeah, but they don't get anything from... They get a land, which is fine. Sure. I mean, they can activate their... You can use more than once a turn? Yo, what the fuck is... Alchemy cards are just a failed system. I said this before, I'll say it again. Alchemy cards are just, like... make my own cards, do whatever the fuck I want. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, these are some custom-ass 8-year-old with a Crayola drawing on some fucking, like, post-it notes. They really don't have too much to get back, though. They can get a Ramanot back, which is fine. Doesn't do too much. Oh, sure. I mean, I am gonna block. There's, like, no reason not to block. Sure. They get to recast it because of this fucker. What a dumb card, dude. I, like, don't know how to deal with that. I guess I need more fight spells in this deck. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. We're definitely not out of it. Crabomination actually doesn't do much because our hand is a lands, and I don't really care if they cast it. Like, they don't really get anything good if they do, is kind of what I mean. Like, I assume they're going to want to cast it. And this will be a huge creature because they're going to make a ton of these guys. It's kind of a matter of, if I can find Crater Hoof, I think I can win this game. If I don't find Crater Hoof, I'm not sure I can win this game. That means that I could transform this, like, next turn. Oh, sure. Sure. Ah, Gristlebrand's pretty good. They definitely do it. They wouldn't have that much mana left over, and they'd be at 1 life if they drew cards. I mean, that being said, I don't have a great way to attack through it. I guess a Shia attacks through it. Yeah, so I know they're casting it. That's fine. They gotta be very selective about how they do this. I guess end of turn, if they have instants, though, they'd be good, because the Micro Tyrant's, like, perfect for that. This is an interesting game, for sure. Not what I would have gone with, I don't think, but that's fine. Yeah, so they make a ton of dudes. Alright, so we play that. Trigger to put a counter here. Treasure. I'm going to play this out. I don't know why I put it on there, honestly. I put it on the wrong creature, but that's fine. Let's put this counter on... Sure, Bristle himself. This. Play this out off the top. It's not a bad option. Sure. You can have another. You can have a counter. Treasure. Well, we're doing it, Mr. Krabs. We're doing it, Mr. Krabs. I mean, sure. Green. I wonder what color I'll pick. Who else needs a counter? Sure. You know what? You get to counter loot. Green. Green. You know what, Mr. Allosaur Shepherd? Sure. You also get a counter. You could have more. Treasure. Green. Green. And we did it! We found it! Another, let's put one on you. One on you. Yeah! Woo! Let's go! We even have Greater up on the top. That was actually a game. That's sick. Yeah! Alright, cool. Let's go to the next one. Alright, another deck I really will struggle with. This deck is very good. So if you don't know, basically this card, whenever you have a creature with power greater than its base power, whenever this guy attacks, that just kind of becomes permanent. They get counters for that, and then as a result, once it happens once, it'll happen every turn. It is
the one thing we didn't want to happen.
These hands have been pretty freaking bad. These are just too slow. Like these cards are all crazy powerful. But I'm just gonna play 2-drop into 3-drop with no land, and then like no, I think it would 6. I don't like these hands. They're just too slow. I need something to do. Against this deck, which there's no great way for me to remove stuff. I kind of have to go like full engine on them. Okay, this hand's better. Yeah. Let's put... I don't really need this. It does make my elves big for attacking though. That could be nice. Am I activating this? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Okay. Do they think that they counter my spells? Probably not, but like, look, it's fine. Okay, so we play this. We play this. I mean, that's a really good one for them to see. That's scary for me. But I feel pretty good. So I get to play this. Play land. Put counters on this. Play Oracle. Didn't get there, but that's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. If we find a land, Mythical Weaver's crazy. If we don't find a land, we're a little bit in an awkward spot now. This is the awkward part. Yeah, so that's what I was kind of afraid they would do. That's fine. Trying to decide how important I think Bristly is. I think I don't care about either of these creatures. I think I need that card off the battlefield. I could have double blocked and made them pick which one to kill. Bristly's fine, but I'm gonna set it's like whatever. Yeah, so we didn't have a land anyway, so like it was fine. Not often you see the Oracle will die get in there, but I mean, sometimes it is what it is. Yeah, so this is the scare. He can't attack this turn, so there's that. Okay, so I do get to cast that. So we cast our Pock this turn. We cast the land off the top. Which makes... Oh, it's... Fuck, it's legendary. Ah, fuck me. Ah, god damn it. I forgot it was a legendary land. That's not ideal for me. Sure. They're gonna kill Pock. They didn't kill... Oh, they did kill Pock. Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm not in love with that having that many counters, but like... There's only so much I can do about that. I mean, I guess. Doesn't really do much. Sure. That's a very good card. Sure, that's a very good card. But they're not blowing up my Jugan defends the temple, which feels like a mistake. Sure, counter on you and you, I guess. Like, I can play this, but it just doesn't do a ton? That's a kind of upsetting. Land? I did hit a land, so that's good. Inspiring Call is not bad. I would draw 3 cards. We'll see if I'm going to need to figure stuff out next turn. I can keep one of my guys. If there's something to target my guy, I can deal something with it, but like... This is tough for sure. Put a woman counter on it? Oh, go fuck yourself. This card isn't... What a badly designed card. What the fuck is this shit? Woman why is it put a counter on it? Okay. I don't understand Wizard's design. No, it's not a badly designed card. That just seems so crazy pushed in such a weird way that I'm not like...
I'm in danger.
I see. I mean, yeah, that sucks. I think we are just losing this one. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna scoop here. I think we're dead here. We can fetch, like, the problem is if we draw Inspired Call, we die because it doesn't do enough. We fetch, we die because it doesn't do enough, like, or we just like go too low. That's fine, that's fine. I kind of knew that one was gonna be really difficult. This hand we'll keep. Yeah, this hand's good. Is it good? Like, I'm saying that, but like, is it actually good? And the answer is, I don't know. Like, we ramp quickly, but we have to draw stuff that's actually useful. Doesn't actually do a lot besides that. Like, turn 1, you get 2 lands out. You can play... I'll keep it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, that's a nice one to see. I think I'm going to put this one into play for now. I think I'm going to name... Do I want to name my commander? I think I just kind of want to name... Elf. I'm not really worried about them countering Bristly. And if they counter Bristly, whatever. This deck is going to be powerful. I said the problem is we're playing a deck... Oh, it's 2 or... I counted wrong. I thought it was... It's just... Oh, 2 or more other lands. I was thinking it was the 2 or less, so it'd still be untapped. Sure. I kind of figured that would be the case, that they'd have... I mean, this deck is just removal spells. Suspended Crashing Footballs. Sure. Let's play you out. I almost wonder if I just want to channel this. For 2 forests? Either now, I'm not worried about it. I probably will end up channeling it, but we'll see. I'm not really worried about 2 rhinos. Like, they're just 2 4/4s. That's kind of whatever. Ooh, now I definitely want to channel. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Yeah, the awkward part here is that just like, I just don't really have what I want. It's like here, 3 mana just doesn't do enough. That's irritating. Yeah, alright. Yeah, they get to do the thing. Cost of every level, we need an extra source for lesser menu value. Sure. I mean, draw 3 cards is crazy here. Vanishing Verse does get to hit things, but I can also save anything I need to. What am I worried about them hitting? Not much. Like, if they hit Allosaurus, maybe, but even then I don't really care. I'm probably not running that many counter spells because you can't really cascade into them. This is what they're targeting. I do think I do save it. Like, there's no reason not to. Like, I have the mana up. I do think it's a good card to save. Theoretically, I can make my elves big. Alright, so it's my turn now. That's good. So we play this. We play land. We make a duplicate of the lands. We play the Yugen. You can defend the temple. We attack with a bunch of little dorks. I mean, I'm assuming they have a board wipe, which is be unfortunate, but like, so it is what it is. We're gonna figure it out. They're gonna do this again. Sure. Planar Genesis is pretty cool. They just got a big card to get rid of my Pock, though? They might have it. 3. Sure. I mean, that's pretty good. Yup. I mean, that's also very good. But it's also taking their sweet time to decide things. They get a land, sure. Make a 7/7. That's pretty good. It's a big dude. They're turning the draw 3. Sure. Counters on these folks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 for 5. Does that not trigger Pock? Non-token lands. They're token lands. I can fucking read, I swear to God. God damn it, that's a bit irritating.
The risk I took was calculated, but man, am I bad at math.
That one I just literally just was like should have read and I just didn't. Sure. You get to make 2 4/4s. Yup. I mean, you get to use this ability again. So this is the problem with this deck right now, is that this deck is a huge value deck, which is awesome. But because it doesn't really have much removal against decks like this, where if you remove Cody, you've solved most of the problem. But if I can't remove Cody, like, they get to just do their like crazy stuff every turn, and I just can't do anything about it. Yeah, like now they get to take an extra turn, they get to cast a spell to kill my stuff. Like, it's just, I don't really have much left after this. Because every spell they're casting, they're going to do crazy things. Like, they get 2 spells, basically. They get to cascade. And we're just casting 1 at a time, which is, like, don't get me wrong, huge Pock. I forgot that it was non-token lands. If it wasn't token lands, it would have been, I was like, oh, we're going to get insane amounts. That was just dumb of me. That's my fault. Sure. Like, theoretically, we still have infinite mana here, but this isn't exactly what I wanted. I mean, I'll block one of them, I guess. Got a 2/5. This is the part of decks that are really boring, is that they have too many of the 5 mana take an extra turn spells. Oh, this card doesn't exile, does it? Yeah, I'm gonna scoop it up. Yeah, those aren't fun and are impossible to deal with against our decks. Like, we can't do anything at that point. They literally get to take infinite turns at that point, which is cool, I guess. What a neat thing that you can do, I suppose. I don't think so, but that's fine. All right, we'll do one more. One last game, and we'll call it that. Okay, this hands I'll keep. We get to turn 2 Bristly, put a counter on something, and then Kodama let us get more lands and kind of keep the cascade going. I am really worried because Ketramos is just a removal pile that gets to draw cards because of who the commander is. And going second, that's actually really rough for us. Yeah, so like, this deck is just a removal pile, and like I said, that's totally fine. I mean, I'm going to play Bill out. If Bill gets countered, it is what it is, right? Like, there's not much we could do about it. Or gets killed, like, but we have to just play things. So it's Ketramos, okay. In that case, I think I just play this, put a counter on Bill, play the Kodama. I get to attack, I get to hit him, get another counter, put a counter on the Kodama. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured was going to happen. That's fine. Actually, not an issue because we have silver back. Okay. We don't get to do it this turn. I'm going to play out Oracle. Not a land. Let's shuffle that away. Counter on you. Sure, why not? 3, 4, 5. Attack here. I'll play the land out. I'm not going to attack with it. I don't know. Okay. Sure. I'm assuming you hit Bill here. That's fine. Sure. Yeah, they have to draw a card here. This is one of the reasons this deck is so good. It's just exile removal that then like lets you do this. That being said, okay. We're gonna Scoot Swarm. Crack lands. Get a force on top. I can't cast this as a little... No, because I have 3 mana. It just wants me to actually do the thing. Which I don't want to do. So what I can do... Oh, come on! I was going to exile... So I was going to exile their ossification, get back my Kodama. Kodama lets me attack with my 3/3, which is the modified Oracle, which is me hit another land, which will make another set of Scoot Swarms. I mean, they still win with board wipes and stuff at that point, but that's pretty good. All right. Sick. That was actually great. Okay, so I think it's a really good show of the deck. Let's go back to the deck list and talk about it real quick. All right, so... as you see, I think this deck went a little smoother than last time. It's still going to lose to some of the same issues. It just doesn't have the removal it really needs to kind of deal with some of the cards that need to be answered. Cody, for instance, because they get to kind of keep doing the Cody loop, there's very little removal in this deck. There's a little bit. I did cut one of the pieces, so maybe it should have been back in. It was the Hydra that can fight stuff. I didn't replace it with a Bushwhack to find a land or maybe fight. We have a couple effects like this that can kind of deal with a creature, but it's... I also added Kendra's Transformation because this is a great way to deal with any commander, because you put it on there, the creature stays in play, and they can't get rid of it. So I like this card a lot. I think this deck is really powerful. I think this deck is super good. I do think that it's a deck that has to get rolling a little bit, but once it gets rolling, you saw one of the that one game where you had just Ashaya out, and Tireless Provisioner, and Lotus Cobra, and Nissa, and you're just, I'll play this 1-mana creature, I'll make mana, and I'll make treasures, and I'll do all this stuff, and play off cards on top of my deck with my Oracle or whatever, and it's you to do crazy things. This deck is really cool and really good to get going. I think the one they have in the store is close. It was really close to what you need, but it did need some changes. Like I said, it needed stuff like, I think, the Silverback, career enough to actually end the game. It just needed the fetch lands, a couple other cards in the middle to be a little more effective than what they had. That being said, I think that that deck is a very good baseline for if you want to build a Bristly build deck. keep in mind the decks are a bit expensive if you don't own all the cards. So I think a good suggestion would be maybe to take that list, because it'll let you see what cards are in the deck. And then, like, you can either see if it's worth just getting that deck and then change it out with cards you already have or what. But it is a very good starting place for someone who wants to get into Brawl, wants to try out a mono green, like, landfall value deck. It's a very good place to be. Like I said, the upgraded version is just that next tier up. But I mean, that being said, they're both very good. With that, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you stick around for next week's video. And in the meantime, peace.